game. Let's talk about this hiatus. Where the hell you been?
You know I've been a poet. I got every time I put out an album, I put out a kid. No, but yeah, the family thing, being a mom is like taking a lot of my time. I was like, let me let the kids, get in school, get big enough. My son, let him get in videos, let him start his job, and then I took a year, did radio, just to gauge the industry to see what type of sound I wanted to put out with PSI.
I hope you artists are paying attention to all of this.
Yeah,
I went to radio to see what was playing, so I knew what I was doing. Just got a real
It's
jewel
almost like
there.
because I didn't go to college, for biology and then wound up becoming a scientist. I was like, I have to do radio to find out what people want to hear. But then I had to put my touch on it because I didn't want it to be too dated. Because some people, they take a hiatus, come out, you like, they just sit they over that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be too dated. I didn't want to be too old school, because a lot of people, they want to hold on to that. The 90s are over, the early 2000s are over, so we have to move with the flow of things, but don't lose yourself with the movement. So the industry is shifting. I was like, such a time as this, I should come back and do my thing, and I still look great, still have tattoos, still have the kids, the girls are sitting, and my butt is real.
Yes. Shout out to the
dude.
dude that asked me if she had a fake butt. She didn't let you squeeze it, but that's 100% milk meat right there.
He was like, I gotta ask you something. Not what is that your real hair? Is that gel nails? He was like, is your butt real? Can I squeeze it? He's one of my kids. I was like, yeah, but he really didn't touch it. But he was like, I just want to eat. I hate to eat. So
I saw you from behind. It looks like there's a lot going on, and I like that. We're going to move on.
That's what happens when you have he's like 32 pounds and he's 2 years old. So when you carry him, you have to walk up steps and walk around. So I think I'm going to start soliciting him as the new butt lifter.
Look at
Justin.
Yeah.
This isn't even our house.
I'm wilding up. This is my house. It's not. I just lied with it.
Just lie. God is writing it down. And he's recording it.
Now you have a single blazing the charts right now. Let's get into that.
New single entitled P.S. Well, the album's P.S. I Love Me. So this is the title cut entitled I Love Me, featuring Tweet. It's just a empowerment song. Even though it's mainly for females, because it's 2 females singing it, it's for overall everybody, because there are a lot of men who walk around and don't realize that they may have esteem issues, may have inner issues with loving themselves. So it's that song, like,
Or a really big car and a small penis. Go ahead.
Or really big shoes and no wallet.
Yeah.
Putting their name on the orange juice at their mama's house, living in the basement, no electricity, and it smell like pee and salt down there.
But I got me a BMW.
Yeah.
Sir, fail.
Yeah.
Now, I like to just say kudos to being able to work with another woman in the industry, minus the BS. Yeah. Why is it that we look at our ladies in hip hop who are beefing for a throne and it's enough room for everybody, but it seems my R&B chicks are like, no, it's room for all of us to sing and do our thing. Beyonce said it, Rihanna said it, and now you with Tweet definitely shows that you can bridge the gap.
You can. You just have to want to bridge the gap, and you have to realize that when you create your own lane and you're your own individual, then there's no such thing as somebody trying to take your kind of copycat or try to be you. There are a lot of people that I did things in the past, but I always thought that imitation was the best form of flattery. So they were like, oh, you saw so-and-so come out, they got blue hair. I was like, well, I did that 10 years ago. So to God be the glory. I'm glad that they, everything, nothing is new under the sun, so you can't be mad. Oh, you see everybody rocking braids? Okay, I did that. I'm not mad. Hello? I see people with camel toe. Like, they're not the first person with it. I'm just saying, so I'm just saying. And there's a lot of things that a lot of people, I don't take anything for granted. Anything that I've started as a trend, I appreciate when it comes back full circus, and everybody's just like, yo, remember you did that? Now, I can honestly say that I rock it the best. You know why? Because nobody knew what I had to go through when I did the blue hair, the pink hair, the tattoos hanging out, the different styles. I had to go through a lot. So why not open it?
I was a golden tattoo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nobody asked. But yeah.
And I got a boo.
Oh, you got a boo-boo. Oh, wow.
Like, is he serious right now? Somebody get this kid.
Do you know who his mother is? Why you think he has all that personality?
Yeah, I know.
I'm mad that somebody came up and snatched him up.
It really could have got that baby. Who got to get this baby? No, but when things like come around, it's not. I think you have to know that when they come back, that even though you're the first one, you don't have to get mad at. Like, I don't particularly care for females beefing at all, because we go through a lot, enough as is in this industry. So why beef over stuff? But at the end of the day, I like them all. So.
Now, Another thing I've been told that people love about you is how you interact with your fans. You will stop to talk to everybody. Yeah. You cut up 24/7 on Twitter, so I sometimes wonder how you get so much work done. Yeah. if you knew all the music probably on my album, I think you'll probably hear me tweeting. Like I did the whole album on Twitter. But I can multitask because I feel that if I'm in a booth, I'm already claustrophobic, so I'll be tweeting and then everybody will be like we can hear you. And I'm like, okay, sorry. So I'm like, I'll be back later. And then when you stream it, I do a lot of stuff because I just feel that like I'm too much woman to do one thing. Pause. Not like that, but I mean like she meant it exactly how it sounded.
Because
don't let her fool you. It's okay.
Because I like to let my emotions flow, and I like, you know, sometimes I might be singing a song that's about to take me in, and I'm like, yo, y'all, I'm about to hit this out, and then that energy that the fans get, go off, mother, and I live for that. So it's just like that's the reason why I tweet. But I don't consider people fans. I consider them like friends. You know, because there are some people that you'll never meet personally, but they just connect with you. There's some people that you know in real life that's on Facebook. You be like, I cannot stand this person. You know, there are some people that you just like, but, you know, socially, I mean, I did radio, so for crying out loud, if I could communicate with the world that can hear me and feel me, why not communicate with my thumbs the same way? And so far, so good. I'm happy about that because I think, yo, I heard you be going off and I heard you talk to your fans. And there's a lot of people. I don't want to sell nothing to people and not talk to them on a day-to-day basis. They're not buying.
Jewel number 2. Please stop tweeting me your link for something and don't even say hello on a daily basis.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or tweet it, yeah, go out, let's go. Let go. Retweet. And people do that and then they ask you, can you just say hi to me? Sometimes, even if you can't respond to them every single day, you have like your faithful people, but they are people that you should respond to. They're like, y'all been tweeting, can you please say that? Some people just want you to say hi.
I just mentioned that. I said, it's funny.
Why
are all the celebrities on Twitter talking to each other when this gives you an open opportunity?
No, the shade is they talk to each other on Twitter, but don't talk to each other in real life.
Oh.
Anyway.
Oh.
Like.
Now, this would be a good time
to can't take jokes. You know what I mean? That's what I'll be like, yo.
Twitter is the devil and
Twitter is the epitome of, you know what, if you go in there, I always thought it was created to have fun, because actually Kelson introduced me to Twitter. So he was the one that told me, he was like, yo, you get to talk and blah, blah, chat. So I got on, so immediately I would tell jokes on there, and I see some people who do interact or go in there and handle their business. But then there's some people that, if all you're doing is selling your stuff on Twitter, you're a prostitute. Get out of here. We don't care, and I realize I'm part of the fan. I'm part of the fan system where we don't really care. So sometimes people will go up on a celeb, and I laugh because I'm like, because nobody cares. Nobody cares about your perfume, your cartoon, your church. Like, we're over that. Say hi to us, and then that door you open, maybe you might have saved somebody's life by just saying hello.
See here, y'all thought that it was just me, but I guess now that a celebrity done told you that shit is right, now you gonna believe it, and now you're gonna do it. Before we get out of here, I see they calling you because it's time for you to hit the set. Yeah. Where can the people reach out and touch you? Your boobs even. That's just saying. Just saying. Is the booty on YouTube? Is that Becky on YouTube?
Yeah, but the reason I'm gonna tell you why I did wear late, because I'm like, wait, y'all gotta see, I'm playing a mom in the video, so just watch. I'm acting like the overprotective young mother of today, and it's just like, I'm gonna be on 10. You know, some people like, you guys, I'm moving out of town and I want you. No, I'm gonna be that hood mother in the great neighborhood. That's like, no matter what. Wait till you see my personality, because this is the mother I always wanted to be. So you guys get to see that. But you can catch me on Twitter, at The Little Mo Show, Facebook, The Little Mo Show, or my website, thelittlemo.show.com. And my website is connected to my Facebook and Twitter, so just in case